Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc's Holiday Schlock, where it's a review of the movie Mr. Jingles. Yeah, I had a lot of fun watching this movie. It's the story of a young girl named Angie who's been spending quite a bit of time in a mental home. And she's finally being released just in time for her birthday. When she was a kid, she witnessed, of course, Mr. Jingles kill her family. They arrested Mr. Jingles, put him away, killed him, yada yada yada. But now Mr. Jingles is back from the dead. And he's out for revenge. So Mr. Jingles goes around and, of course, naturally kills off, some people she gets to know, plus her cousin, I think. Anyway, yeah, Mr. Jingles is back, and he is ready to kill anybody who wants to get in his way from getting to Angie. But luckily, Mr. Jingles is not able to do it because our hero of the movie named Bill is able to rush in right after Angie has defeated Mr. Jingles, and Angie is about ready to ready to be arrested when Mr. Jingles shows up, kills the two arresting officers, and our hero Bill is able to rescue her in time and get her out of there. So why did this movie suck? Bad acting is the top priority. The gore is incredibly bad. The movie starts off with Mr. Jingles talking about how he can... Never mind, I don't even want to repeat it. It was so lame and disgusting. So much bad gore and bad kills in this movie. Again, the acting was god-awful, terrible. Some of the story was kind of interesting, but again, when you find out that Mr. Jingles was actually framed, you kind of feel a little sympathetic towards him. But yeah, and every time you would hear this, that would mean he was nearby, and he's going to kill you in some ridiculous way, like, oh, I don't know, if you're a guy, probably cut off your thing and throw it in your best friend's face. Horrible one-liners, terrible gore, just all around god-awful movie. They remade this, though, however, and I am highly interested in seeing it, in which I do hope it is, even if it's 5 times better than this one, I wouldn't mind seeing it. But this was horrible. I mean, this was really, really bad. The kills were so ridiculous, and not very many likable characters in this movie either. I mean, there were a few that were, like, yeah, he seems decent, or she seems okay. But ultimately, overall, you want to see most of the cast get killed off, and when they do, you kind of go, well, that was nothing special. So, yeah. Oh, man. I'll tell you this much. This movie is no Stitches. That's one you guys should check out. That one is overly hilarious. But Mr. Jingles, God, no. But, again, I'd love to check out the remake, and I really hope that it is better. And if you guys have seen it, and you think it should be, and you think it's a recommendation, you think it's something I should check out, let me know in the comments below. Love to hear what you guys think. And if you have seen this movie, of course, let me know your thoughts and opinions on it. But me, personally, I just couldn't take this movie. It was terribly bad. God, it was awful. Mr. Jingles, he's here with an axe to grind. Well, maybe he should have just put that in whoever wrote the script's forehead and basically just hired somebody else that could have written a better, way better story. Again, the only thing I like about it is finding out, Jingles was actually innocent of his crimes. But other than that, the whole movie was terribly god-awful. But there you go. Mr. Jingles. If you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. And if you have a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, fantasy horror movie that didn't make you laugh, didn't scare you, or anything like that, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you so very, very much for watching. And until next time, for Doc's Holiday Schlock, stay strong and rock on. Maybe I shouldn't have been wearing these bell shoes. Look like a freaking elf.